postseason collision of two undefeated teams. Only one team can keep their quest for a perfect season alive by winning today. This is the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, legendary home of the USC Trojans. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on the winners of 9 straight, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. This away to start us off. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Try and run it. Here's the running back. He's in the clear. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground. They've got so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. I'm going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen. Both won the Heisman Trophy.
So the screen on first down is snuffed out nicely, and now they're behind the sticks here.
Yeah, the offense tried to fool this defense by going the screen on first down, but give the defense all the credit in the world. They're not fooled at all. Read that perfectly, able to chase that down for a loss.
Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Grab near the sticks. It's Fowler. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, they spread this defense all over the field with that 5-wide receiver set. It puts a lot of pressure on the offensive line to give the quarterback enough time, especially on third down. They held up just long enough, and the quarterback makes a great throw for this first down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. He'll hand it off. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
First and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here midseason.
Yeah, midseason games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He could go. The 40. He's past the 30. At the 20. The 10. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. The defense contributes 6 points.
Just a tough spot to be as a quarterback. He feels the pressure. He wants to get rid of the ball. But you can see what can happen when the pressure gets to that quarterback right in his face. The ball is up in the air. The defense is able to come down with it, not only for an interception, but they get a touchdown themselves.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Mayava. Receiver makes the catch. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Defense is coming after him. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down. Early in this season, Kirk, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field. Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work.
And he finds his target. He has the first. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. And the Trojans line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw yet again. Gets made on the out route. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Mayava. Caught near the sticks. It's Fowler. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Ball handed off. They test the middle to get stopped. That one goes nowhere.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that previous play. Looks right for a quick completion. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
And the Trojans come to the line with 1st and goal. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Can't get into the end zone. They spot the ball at the 2.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. They just have to be smart.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, USC. Almost set up for the PAT.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. The offense with 3 tight ends now on 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. They'll run it here. Picks up the first, looking for more. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Iowa.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Mayava. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain. And the Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Getting set. Here's second down. On the run, it's Sanders. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on second and 10. This time, a completion. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play. If they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
And the Trojans will line up on first and 10. Design quarterback run. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Tackled, but forced down. They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Kicking team out for the PAT drive. And there's the point after. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. jam the receivers at the snap. There's the handoff. As the first down is still going. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Makes a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Important second down play coming up. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. As good as he threw the ball, that's a big third down defensive play.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
We'll see what he can do with the return. And the return brought down by the coverage team. Start at the 28. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Trying to find room. It's Jordan. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. The Trojans will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. To throw, it's Mayava. He escapes the pocket. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away, and that's not going to bring up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Physical run earns the first down. And the Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense.
Looking deep down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way the receiver should be that wide open.
The Trojans are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it for the shotgun.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
They look to throw it here on second down. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Inside the 40. Past the 20. Inside the 10. He's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Hawkeyes.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
So they try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
It went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Looking to pass. It's Maeva. He's running out of time here. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. What a catch! They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Fowler. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Pass caught, 2nd down now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
They'll hand it off. First down, looking for more now. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
It's 2nd down.
Now it's 2nd down here.
Here we go.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that and just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. QB keeper all the way. And moves the football to the 27 and a first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Fox. First throw from the backup, but it's incomplete. the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. Receiver in motion now. Play action fake. Looking to throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. With the catch, it's Fowler. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
USC.
So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And it's good right down the middle. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Trojans will kick this away to start the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Tough spot here, 2nd and long at the 20. And there's the handoff. Finds room with the 30. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. The Hawkeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And on 1st down, they go right back to him. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for 1st downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
A solid run, good for 1st down yardage. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. On the move now. Doesn't get rid of the ball. track for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer.
Well. Everything worked to perfection in the first half of this offense, and the defense comes out swinging, clearly listening to the head coach and the defensive coordinator to try to regain some momentum themselves.
He'll field the punt. And a returner brought down by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's Sanders. The Sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The game makes it second and medium. Scanning the field. It's Mayava. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. He brings him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up into the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Finds his man. It's Jordan. That game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And then first down, right back to the running game. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
But that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And the Trojans starting a new series here on 1st and 10. The wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Here's the 2nd down play. Looking to pass. It's Fox. Looks to the left. Pass caught. And they've got him.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. They try to sneak it for the first. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, the old quarterback sneak. Whatever you got to do to keep this drive moving. We've seen them convert in different ways on this drive, and that sneak will keep this defense guessing when they're in short yardage coming up in the future.
They'll run it to the left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. It's a quick grab. Brought down. The completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
And this defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
That's a designed quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Trojans. The quarterback takes it in himself.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
PAT puts him up 3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. First play of the drive now from the 25. And on the carry, he's heading left. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back. Moves out of the pocket. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Pressure is coming. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Here we are late in a 1-score game. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Timeout called by the defense. They go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Running out of time in the pocket. Good grab by the receiver. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
What a conversion here by this offense. You know, the ball is thrown short of the 1st down marker. Shows you the trust this quarterback has in this receiver. Makes the catch, and then a great effort there to pick up the yards after the catch for the 1st down.
And the Hawkeyes will have 1st and 10 here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to chuck it again. Bringing pressure. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. And that's a third straight misfire.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Wants to throw it. Quick throw to the left. Finds his man, has the first down. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moves all the way to the 38.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down play coming up. It's a run to the left. Makes the catch for the defense, breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Third and short now on the 10th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick catch. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
The ball is caught. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. The pocket breaking down. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
And just like that, you go from knocking on the door, ready to put points on the board, to taking a sack. As we all know, when you move down inside the 10-yard line and you decide to throw the ball, things happen fast. You got to make quick decisions and get the ball out of your hands.
The long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who you think to throw that ball to. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Pass caught. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
Makes it look easy. And the game now tied here in the final quarter.
And I tell you, life of a kicker. This guy's not been called on the entire game. Probably cold as ice on the sideline. But when it matters, he's hot as a stove when his number's called.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
It's an out route. The catch made. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a real nice game there.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. Caught behind the line. It's Lane. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here comes a handoff. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down. And the player is down injured after that last play. Looks like a timeout while they check him out. And the Trojans with 1st and 10 here. Thrown quickly, caught in the right slot. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, USC. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
That is just an outstanding job by this quarterback. With the game on the line, he finds the matchup with his go-to receiver, makes a perfect throw here to the receiver, and they score late to take the lead.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The handoff. Breaks into the clear. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Stop at the... Six, that's good enough to move the sticks.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Keeping it on the ground here. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Breaks an open space. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? They desperately need it. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Here's the target, and it's complete. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Defense is coming after him. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get up. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got it in the open. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining.
Hey, this defense doing a good job all game long and not giving up many yards after the catch. Now working with this lead, trying to preserve it. Good job of keeping their eyes up and bringing this receiver down. Gave up some yards, but nothing big to try to hold on to this lead.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Touchdown, Iowa. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Chris, I'm shocked by this. I mean, this is a great touchdown by this offense. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. We may be headed to overtime.
And now they go for 2 in the possible win, and here comes the crowd noise. Back in motion now. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He's going to go down, sacked. They went for the 2-point conversion in the lead, but he stops short. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ballgame.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do and focus on now is resetting, regrouping, and maybe use this loss as fuel down the stretch.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.